Hello and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Natasha. I'm 29 years old and I'm fairly new on YouTube. I think I've been posting videos daily for a month now. And I was just thinking to myself this morning, I wish I'd have done this sooner. I just love this whole community where people can share their thoughts and there's freedom of speech and you can really understand somebody when they're talking. Like, I fall asleep to YouTube videos. Any question I have about anything, I go to a YouTube video and I learn from other people's experiences. So YouTube's been so valuable to me. And I was just thinking, if I had have posted videos a few years ago, it would have just been me crying into the camera, because I was in the dark night of the soul, let's say, for many years, and I have been heavily depressed in the past. And I think that ties in with what I want to talk about today, which is turning 30. I turned 30 in the 1st of May, so I can't math. I honestly can't math. It's like a month or something. Anyway, I'm turning 30 soon, and I just wanted to speak about my feelings on it, because I remember when I was 26, I started watching YouTube videos about women turning 30, because I feel like I had more fear going from early 20s to later side of the 20s than I do to now turn 30. Like, I'm so excited to join the 30s club. I see all my friends joining 30 and it just feels like a really special time, like a turning point that should be celebrated. Like, I'm shocked that I'm still alive, in all honesty. I've really not looked after myself over the years at all. I have been a huge party animal. Like, I don't know anyone that loved partying more than I did. Like, nobody. I just couldn't stop, and I managed to find recovery and I got sober, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm turning 30 with new friendships, stronger relationships with my family, better health, a clearer mind. I'm like still working through some slight health issues, just weeding them out, but overall I'm very well and I'm very grateful, and I'm so excited to turn 30. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about my journey in my 20s, because when I was 19, I was living in a small town where I'm from, and I hated it. I felt trapped. I felt like nobody understood me. I felt like must be more to life. I wanted to escape. My boyfriend at the time cheated on me. One of my best friends slept with my boyfriend. I went through some pretty toxic relationships, and I just felt like I didn't have anyone there for me, really, apart from one very special friend who passed away a few months ago, sadly. But yeah, so I really wanted to get away from that town. My parents had divorced, my grandmother died, and I just felt really lost in life. And I ended up moving to Ibiza, and I became a hipster, and I didn't really do much there. I just chilled on the beach, wearing my bikini every day. Went to sometimes 3 raves in a day. I just loved partying, meeting new people, and it really opened my mind up to the possibilities of life, because I was meeting these people from all over the world for the first time in my life and just seeing what was possible. And that just made me, want to do more. So after 3 years of doing that, on and off, going back to Cheshire, my hometown, and then to Ibiza, and then just realizing it wasn't sustainable to stay there all year round, and I didn't want to keep having to go back to live with my parents. So I moved to London when I was 21 to study event management, and I've been here for the last 8 years, and I love it here. I love London. It feels like my home. I've created a community. There's been major ups and downs. My uni years were so fun. I had an amazing life at that time because I had a bunch of friends that I loved getting high with and I loved spending time with. I had a job as a VIP waitress in Chelsea and I made quite a lot of money. And then I had a very wealthy boyfriend as well for 2 years, and I got to live that really prestigious life of going to all the private members clubs and just drinking every night and having a great time, just partying really. And then lockdown happened and I finished my degree. I did another degree, a master's, and because there was no events, I started working in property. So yeah, I've been working in property for the past 6 years, and yeah, I enjoy it. I'm wondering, I've been a team coordinator, I've done a bit of sales and admin stuff, so I would like to be a surveyor and be certified RICS, but that takes 3 years, it's expensive, and then I would be on an entry-level wage, I think, which I'm not used to. So yeah, that's where I'm at in life. I'm single, I don't own a home, I don't really have any savings. I've really enjoyed my life. I've had a lot of heartbreak, and now I just feel like every day is a gift. I feel like I can finally live in the present, but the years following up to this point have felt really tough. I would say 26 to 28 were the toughest times for me. I was just so lost and in so much pain, and I was using substances to numb my emotions, and I was binge eating, and I was isolating myself, and my self-worth was so low. And yeah, probably COVID didn't help as well. But I generally feel really positive about turning 30. And if you're watching this and you're about to turn 30, please let me know how you're feeling about it. If you've already turned 30, let me know how that felt to actually transition from 29 to 30. Yeah, I've watched so many videos on YouTube, and I feel like there's a lot of people that feel like they're behind in life because they haven't got children, they're not married, they're single, haven't bought a house, they might be confused about their career. I'm all of those things, but I'm content now. That I used to be really controlling, and I was trying to control outcomes, but now I have so much faith in God, and I know that everything happens for a reason, and I try to live in the day and not worry about the future or the past, which I've spent the last part of my life just worrying, stressing. I'm not gonna stress anymore. It gave me chronic illness. I'm not gonna stress. It's not worth it. I've not come this far to just come this far. Now I've turned 30, I'm gonna appreciate my health, find my passion, find a partner, hopefully have children if God blesses me, hopefully get married if God blesses me, hopefully buy a house if God blesses me, and just keep strengthening the relationship with my family, my friends, and the Ivy Society, which is a society which I co-found with my business partner, and we bring females together in the form of events and trips abroad, mainly based in London, but we do all over Europe, and we're going to Morocco in October. So if you are a girly looking for friends, go to Instagram and follow the Ivy Society UK, and we'll link you up. The girls are amazing. It's so wholesome. I just wish that I could get paid to do that full time, but I don't want to take money from the girls because I love it so much. Just bringing people together brings us so much joy and fulfillment that I wouldn't want to risk that by charging money at this point. Maybe one day I will, but I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to share my thoughts today that I'm 30. I'm happy and positive. If you look at some of my other videos, you'll see that not every day I'm like this. Sometimes I'm down in the dumps, but I'll always share 100% authentically on my daily videos on how I'm feeling. Some days I look like shit. Today, I have an interview, so I've put a bit of makeup on, but I need it, like, if you look closely, I don't know how it looks on the camera, but I have very flaky makeup on because I bought a foundation for £5 thinking that I could save money because I'm currently in between jobs, let's say. I'm doing some waitressing. I'm gonna make a video about the waitressing actually because I love it. It's so much fun. We have famous people coming in. The staff are so nice. Honestly, it's so refreshing to go from working in a high pressured environment to doing some waitressing because it's like a breath of fresh air. I'm loving it so much. I kind of want to do that forever, but I can't live on a waitress wage, I don't think. But anyway, whatever God has for me, God's will, not my will. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. If you're in your 20s, please drop a comment on how you're feeling about it, where you're at in your life. Are you in the dark night of the soul? Are you in pain or are you thriving? I just love to see the people on this community. Your comments, views, subscribes just warms my heart and kind of gives me a purpose, even if it's just one like, one view, one subscriber. It makes me feel like I have a purpose, and it's so comforting to know that there's people actually listening to me, because I can be quite introverted, and just being able to speak to this camera each day is bringing me so much joy. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a very blessed day and miracles happen for you, and I'm sharing the positivity with you. And yeah, if you're not feeling great, drop in the comments. I'll see if I can support you or give you any guidance.